Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Rustam, Assistant Professor of English at Government Degree College, Havelia. This is first introductory lecture being recorded for BS students studying Phonetics and Phonology in 4th semester in Hazara University, Mansehra and Abbottabad University of Science and Technology, Abbottabad. Maybe this course is being offered by other universities of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Pakistan. So, the main audience for this video lecture is BS students. So, wherever you are studying, you can profit by this video. Now, the course code which we use in Abbottabad University of Science and Technology is this one. BS indicates BS 4 years. English is a code that it is an English language course. 242. 2 means it is your second year. Okay, now students are in second year. They have already spent let's say 1 years in the college or the university. Now they are in the second year. And fourth means semester, and 2 means course. That is, this is your second course in fourth semester related to English, because we also have 3 courses related to English and 3 courses 3 allied subjects. So 3 courses means that you have academic reading and writing. This is your course number 1. Okay, academic reading or writing. Then you have Phonetics and Phonology 242. This is your second course. And then you have 243, that is poetry 1. So you will be just reading poetry as well. Okay, so these are your courses. So purpose of or aim and objectives of this course are that to build on the background knowledge of phonological description, okay, phonological description and theory, in order to explain the theories and the principles regulating the use of sounds in spoken language. So train students in the skill of transcribing spoken languages, particularly English, and examine cross-linguistic similarities and variation in sounds, particularly English and Urdu. Now, there are 2 main branches of sounds. One deals with the sounds in every language, that is language production, speech organs which help to produce sounds. So this branch is known as phonetics. So phonetics is a general study of speech sounds, and here we do not make any contrast with languages. Okay, but when we talk about phonology, we take up one particular language and study its sound system. That's why in phonology we can say Urdu phonology, we can say Hindu phonology, Hinduko phonology. We can also say English phonology, we can say Pashto phonology, French phonology, Japanese phonology, okay, Spanish phonology. But in phonetics, we don't use the term English phonetics or Urdu phonetics, because it is a general speech sound study. Like what are like differences between consonants and vowels. Every language has this distinctive distinction between consonants and vowels. Then voicing feature is there in languages. Some sounds are voiced and some are not voiced. Then syllable structure of languages. Then what are the basic vowel sounds or consonant sounds. Like in English we have 44 basic phonemes or consonant sounds, and in Urdu we have 57 basic phonemes. So English sounds are known as 44 phonemes, and Urdu sounds are 57. So this is known as phonology of Urdu and phonology of English. But both the languages use phonemes. So the difference between phonemes and allophones, etc., voicing, speech production, articulation, all this is studied in phonetics. But when we take up the case of one particular language, then it is known as phonology. Inshallah, in this course, we'll study all this, and I'll be explaining all this soon. And during the third wave of COVID-19, uh, we are going to record few video lectures, and they will be uploaded uh, here in the YouTube channel, and BS students are requested to listen to them. Now, what are other contents in this course? So, introduction to phonetics and phonology will be discussed. Branches of phonetics, like there are three branches of phonetics. Like one is known as articulatory phonetics, articulation. So, this sub branch of phonetics deals with how sounds are produced. Okay, then we have acoustic phonetics, acoustic, like travel of sound from lips to the ear of the listener. So what happens, in the medium, air medium? So pressure of sound, pressure of uh, when we push the air out of our vocal tract and it gets into the air, so there are sound waves which are generated, compressions, and air compresses, and then these sounds reach the listener's ear, and this is known as kind of acoustic phonetics. And then we have auditory phonetics. It relates, sounds are received at the ear, and then they are interpreted. They are there is a link between ear perception, ear mechanism, and the brain, where they are decoded. So auditory phonetics. So there are three branches of phonetics: articulation of sounds, acoustic phonetics, and then auditory phonetics. So, production of sounds is discussed in articulatory phonetics, like air from lungs, when the diaphragm, puts a pressure on lungs, so the air escapes lungs. Once air escapes lungs, it moves upward in trachea or windpipe, and it reaches, we can say Adam apple, or voice box, or larynx, and then voicing feature is added to it, and then like vocal cords vibrate or do not vibrate depending upon kind of sounds, and then it leaves larynx and it moves upward into pharynx, and then it is air goes either through the mouth or through the nose. uh, it can use nasal cavity or mouth cavity. So then it reaches lips or tip of the nose, and then it is expelled into the atmosphere. So up till here is known as articulatory phonetics. So inshallah, in this course we'll be talking about all this. Then difference between phonetics and phonology, already mentioned that phonetics deals with general speech sounds, and phonology discusses speech sounds of one particular language. Now, stages in the production of speech. This is our main type, like speech organs will be discussed. Like we have articulators. Tongue is a speech organ. Then we have teeth, lips, and then we have mouth structure, upper mouth structure, like hard palate, soft palate, velum, etc., uvula, etc. All this will be discussed. Manner of articulation. So air is expelled from vocal tract into the ear, but in the case of consonant sounds, air is obstructed uh, at different places in vocal tract. Like when we produce two sounds of English like p, p and b, so air is restricted at lips. So both the lips are brought together, uh, pressure is built behind the closed lips and then suddenly released. So this manner of release of air is known as plosive. So there are six manner of articulation, like we have stops or plosives, we have affricates, fricatives, nasals, laterals, and approximants. These are kinds of consonants. Inshallah, we'll talk about it. So segmental phonology, there are three types of phonology as well. Okay, we have segmental phonology, in which we study segments, segmental phonology. Then we have supra-segmental phonology. Then we have contrastive phonology. The way we had three branches of phonetics, like articulative phonetics, acoustic phonetic, and auditory phonetics. Same way we have three branches of phonology. Sounds are studied at three different levels. Okay, like one is segments mean phonemes, consonant and vowel sounds, and their arrangement in syllables. Okay, consonant cluster, etc. So this is known as segmental phonology. When we rise above the level of segments and we move into word, like word stress, etc., or even higher than this is known as suprasegmental. So phonemes and allophones, consonants, vowels, diphthongs and triphthongs, these are segments. Okay, segmental phonology. Even structure, like syllable structure, is also in some books it is a suprasegmental feature, but here it has been put under the heading as segmental phonology. Segment mean, like when we say here's the word cat and we transcribe it like this, cat. Now these are three segments. Segment mean phonemes or sounds. So uh, this is pronunciation of or articulation of these different segments is known as segmental phonology. Sometimes we say, let's say, cassette, CASSETTE, cassette. Now this is transcribed like this, cassette. Now this is one syllable and this is another syllable, cassette. Here is an accent, accent mean stress mark. So now there are two syllables in this word, cassette, and second syllable is stressed. So stress is, some books mention that stress is also segmental feature. That is, it is lexical stress or word stress. It is studied in segment. Anyhow, we can say in segmental phonology we discuss phonemes. There are 44 phonemes in English. Then each phoneme has some variations, and these variations are known as allophones. Inshallah, we'll discuss, like ta at the beginning of a word, it is aspirated. Okay, and ta in between the word, like here train, it is pronounced in a different way. And ta sound at the end of a word has different realization, although it is one phoneme or one major sound, but there is minor differences. So when we pronounce it, this one, so there is a accompanying air known as aspiration. So air comes out of our mouth cavity, like train, the way we speak in Urdu, te sound. And but here there is no air coming out, like we say strain. So allophonic variation means the phoneme is the same, but the same phoneme has got different variants. So then consonant vowel, what is the difference between consonant and vowel sounds? Like if the outgoing air experiences are exposed to some sort of obstruction, so the sound produced is called consonants. And if airstream gets are ejected from vocal tract into the atmosphere without any obstruction or hindrance, so the sound produced is known as vowel sounds. Then diphthongs, these are glides, and triphthongs, sometimes they occur in English. I'll talk about it. syllable and syllable structure. Syllable is actually a single sound or sometime a set of sounds, a group of sounds which can be uttered with one chest pulse and having a vowel sound. I'll talk about it. There is a syllable structure like if we say this is a syllable cat, so this the central vowel sound is known as nucleus, and consonant coming before the nucleus they are known as onset, and consonant coming after the nucleus they are known as coda. So this is syllable structure. Inshallah we'll talk about it. Then consonant clusters. So in English language, if let's say we draw, this is a nucleus, okay, so here we can have three consonants maximally, and here we can have four consonants. This is the structure of a syllable. So in onset we have three consonant, and in coda we can have four consonant. Now if consonant occur together, so this is known as consonant cluster, like split, like this. So these are three consonants, and this is vowel sound nucleus, and this is tha sound in coda. So this is known as consonant cluster. I'll talk about it soon. And then word stress. In English language, English is a stress time language. So if a word consists of two syllables, so one of the syllables has to be pronounced louder and clearer. Like when we say cassette, see, cassette. So this is syllable number one, and this is syllable number two. So second syllable is stressed, like we say cassette, and if we say cassette it will be incorrect. Hotel, second syllable is stress. So if there is a word present, present, now this word can have stress here like present, and it can have let's say a stress somewhere here, present, see, present, present. If the stress is at the first syllable, it is known as this will be a noun. If stress is at the second syllable, then it will be a verb in English, like how many students are present today, or uh, I'm going to present on a very interesting topic today. So this is your course, and inshallah we'll discuss it. Then we come to suprasegmental phonology, second branch of phonology, in which we discuss sounds in connected speech, like assimilation, elision, liaison, and sentence stress and intonation. So these features are discussed in suprasegmental phonology. Like when we this is known as hand, and this is bag, hand, bag. So we can pronounce it like this, hand and bag, like this, bag. But when these two words are joined together in connected speech, so what happens? This da sound is dropped, and this is known as elision. So we say hand, and then we say bag, handbag, okay. But another feature is also there. This na sound or n sound, under the influence of this voice consonant, changes into sound. So it becomes let me transcribe it here. Instead of hand bag, we say ham bag. Now see, so this na sound has changed into ma sound, okay. This has changed into handbag. So this is known as assimilation, that is changing of a sound into a different sound under the influence of a neighboring sound is known as assimilation. So here assimilation has occurred. So this is known as suprasegmental feature. Inshallah we will discuss all this. Last, we have contrastive phonology. We contrast phonology of two languages, like Urdu phonology and English phonology. Like in Urdu we have, see, this word pull and this word pull. So in Urdu, pa and pha, they are different phonemes. They are different phonemes because they change the meaning. The meaning of this word pull is bridge and pull is a flower. So there are two different meaning. But in English, this is allophonic variation. Like let's say pull, and this is actually pronounced at like this, pull. See, pull. So air comes out full. But when this pa sound is used somewhere like lip. Okay, now here it is a phoneme and here it is a allophone. So the same phoneme occurs here. So in Urdu they are if there is an air accompanying, so it is a phoneme. But in English, if air accompanies like train, so air accompanies this. So and if air does not accompany here, so here air accompanies, so it's an allophone, and here it is also an allophone. So they are the same phonemes, but in Urdu they are different phonemes. So this will be taught in contrastive phonology. So actually teaching of pronunciation is known as contrastive phonology. So in this course, inshallah, we'll discuss all this, and hopefully students will be able to know how to transcribe regular alphabet. In regular alphabet we have 26 letters of alphabet. So you will be taught how to convert this regular alphabet into phonetic alphabet, that is 44 phonemes, which is known as transcription. And hope you have got a very basic introduction to the course. Phonetics and phonology will be discussed. Three branches of phonetics they will be discussed. Three branches of phonology they will be discussed. Segmental phonology, suprasegmental phonology, and contrastive phonology will be discussed. There is a long list of recommended books as you can see here, but I have selected this book for you BS students. Peter Roque book, English Phonetics and Phonology, a practical course, published by Cambridge University. It's very important book. I'm gonna show you. Then second book is 3 credit hour course by Allama Iqbal, Open University, and inshallah AIOU, Allama Iqbal Open University's book on phonetics. And let me show you these two books in a while. Just a minute. So these are the books, AIUU phonology books, and this will be the book I have photocopied for you. So we will be studying this book, and as you can see, introduction to phonemes, the consonants of English, and just a minute. So introduction to phonemes will be discussed. Consonants of English, vowels of English, syllables and word stress, sentence stress and intonation. This is known as suprasegmental phonology. Weak forms and other features of connected speech, suprasegmental phonology. And at the end, teaching pronunciation, that is contrastive phonology. So this is a very short book, and inshallah we'll study, already uploaded into our WhatsApp group. So inshallah we will be studying it. The second book is Peter Rogue's Phonetics and Phonology. This is the book, and it's just opening up. So this is another book which has already been uploaded in WhatsApp group, and as you can see I'm scrolling up. It's also very important book. Again, production of speech sounds will be discussed. This is phonetics, and long vowels, diphthongs and triphthongs, they will be discussed. Again, phonetics, voicing and consonants, what is this again? It's segmental phonology, phonemes, fricatives, affricates, nasals. These are types of phonemes. Then we come to syllable. Although syllable is also discussed in segmental phonology, so up till here you are in segmental phonology. Then we move into weak forms. Again, it is with segmental phonology. And now here, aspects of connected speech. This is known as suprasegmental phonology. Okay, rhythm, assimilation, elision, linking, etc. And intonation, as you can see here, which has been separately discussed. So this is your course. So two books have been recommended, rather they have been uploaded in WhatsApp group, and you will also get a hard copy. Soon you will be uh, given a hard copy. So two books will be our course books. Inshallah, we'll study different chapters from these two books, and I'll be uploading my video lectures. And if corona third waves dissipates and we are lucky to come back on the campus, then I'll repeat all these lectures in face-to-face classrooms. And if a corona wave persists, so you will have to depend upon video lectures uploaded in the YouTube video. So please listen to all these lectures, download these lectures so that you may not have to use internet again and again. Download them into your machines, computers, smartphones, etc., and make notes in your diary, and so that you are prepared for the upcoming course. Thank you very much.